The Persephone Cycle. Episode 1. The Maiden Among the Asphodels by Tara Lionheart. Inspired by the myth of Persephone and Hades. Logline. Trapped in a world of rigid propriety, a sheltered young woman's artistic soul is recognized by a celebrated painter and his powerful patron, who orchestrate a respectable modeling contract that serves as the first fateful step into their bohemian underworld. Scene 1. Interior. Vance Family drawing room. Sunday afternoon. This is a grand room, suffocating under the weight of dark, polished mahogany and heavy velvet curtains. Sunlight struggles to get in. The only sound is the ticking of a severe mantel clock. Teresa Vance, a woman forged from steel and propriety, sits ramrod straight in a high-backed chair, observing her domain. Her son, Plutus, a man who wears his duty like a well-tailored but slightly too tight coat, reads the financial pages. His wife, Eleanor, elegant and composed, calmly embroiders. Their two children, Arthur and Florence, sit perfectly still on a settee, reading from leather-bound books. They are immaculate, silent miniatures of their parents. And then there is Cora. She stands by the window, her back to the room. Her posture is perfect, her dress impeccable, but her fingers trace the patterns of frost on the cold glass. She is a statue dreaming of movement. She turns, her expression carefully neutral.
Grandmother, I was reading in the paper that the Slade School is offering a course in anatomical drawing. For ladies only.
Teresa looks up, her gaze sharp. Plutus lowers his paper an inch, listening.
Anatomical drawing? Yes, for artistic study. To better appreciate the masters. I thought it might be instructive.
A beat of silence. Teresa sets down her teacup with a soft, final click.
We are Vances, Cora. We are patrons. We appreciate art. We do not make it.
The statement is not cruel. It is a simple, unbreakable law of nature. Cora's face betrays nothing, but we see her hand clench into a fist at her side for just a moment before relaxing into perfect stillness again.
Yes, Grandmother.
She turns back to the window. Trapped. The mantel clock continues its relentless, steady ticking. Eleanor observes the room, and we see sympathy for Cora.
I heard that Lord Ashworth is opening his gallery with a new collection tomorrow. Perhaps we can go see it, all together, as a family of art patrons?
Plutus wipes his face and generally stirs at the table.
Ashworth typically has good taste. That's a fine idea. Any other engagements we need to think about for tomorrow, Mother?
No, we can go see the gallery. I'm sure it will be an enlightening display.
Do you know the subject of the new exhibit?
I believe our preeminent art patron is showing off the works of his newest import from the continent, T. Corbin Vance.
Cora's eyes get wide. Her sheer excitement produces an anxious look on Teresa's face.
T. Corbin Vance. I've read about him. He's considered to be a very unique talent. He is both a revolutionary of the newest art styles, but also in many ways a classicist, inspired by myth and the art of Botticelli and the like.
Florence looks up from her reading.
Which ones are Botticelli again?
The Birth of Venus. Master Roman was showing it to us last month.
The most beautiful woman in the world, emerging from a seashell. It's like a dream. The movement in something so still.
Indeed. I'm not sure any of them possess the maturity to truly appreciate such a bare subject.
Cora, a young woman of your age should be less concerned with the works of men and more with securing a suitable match.
Your grandmother is quite right, Cora. We've had a number of advantageous introductions for you recently. Perhaps focusing on those rather than exhibitions would be more productive. Vance, even one in your precarious position, has a responsibility to their family and to their future.
He glances at Teresa, a subtle nod of understanding passing between them. Eleanor, however, watches Cora, a flicker of sadness in her eyes. Cora slowly turns back to the window, her silhouette framed against the muted light. Her fingers, instead of tracing patterns on the glass, now rest limply against the cold pane. The ticking of the mantel clock seems to grow louder, emphasizing the stifling silence that descends upon the room.